Hello, everybody. Hello. I don't know why the kibble didn't go into... Oh, there it is. There it goes. Hello, everybody. Turn that down just a little bit. Welcome in. Welcome back to my creative corner of the internet. Apologies if I sound a little bit, tired. I am. I am tired. I took a nap. And you know how that, it's like a 50-50 chance. If, like, when you wake up from the nap, if you're gonna feel, like, well-rested versus, you know, more tired. It was the latter. It was more tired. So, yeah. You're very welcome, Strongheart. Yes, I did some updating in the stream avatars. So now we have different colored variations for the cats, and the cats have hats and glasses and items. And then I also added some more color variations to the Vocaloid ones as well. And I updated some of the colors too, so they're a little easier to look at. But yeah, so tonight's stream, I don't know how long it's gonna go for. Because again, I'm like half awake. I'm kind of like delirious. So we're gonna see how long it goes for. If I go until midnight, I'm gonna be very surprised. I'll be wholeheartedly shocked. So I hate being sick too, Samuel. It is not a good feeling at all. Oh gosh, I don't know what that is, but I will send help to you. Mental help. I need some freaking mental help. Yeah, I'm gonna have a freaking crash out. Anyways, yeah, tonight's stream, hold on. Abrupt song change. There we go. I'm still trying to clean up the soundtrack playlist so it kind of fits the vibe a little bit more. Our Strongheart's army of geese. Yes, eat your goldfish. Absolutely. But yeah, so I'm gonna be sketching out some future outfit designs for the model. So that you guys enjoy. As always, if you have some projects that you would like to work on alongside with me, feel free to work on those. Hello, Mars Media. Good evening to you as well. Good evening. But yeah, if at any point during the stream I start nodding off, I'll let you guys know, and then that's when we'll call it. Because like I said earlier, it was my nap did not leave me. Yeah, it did not leave me feeling well rested. It just made me feel more tired. So, okay, anyways, let's move over to this page here and let's just start filling up this canvas. And we're gonna start a basketball game too. Let me get my glove on. I miss the grocery in a while so I can see her. Oh, you're building up anticipation for the next time. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is put on a symmetry ruler just to get like the body kind of made up already. I'll throw that into that folder and show in same folder. I have to tell myself, like, actively that this is not it's not a new model, it's just an outfit sketch. Otherwise, I will start going off like it's a new model, and I'm like, no. It's like the times that I've done like just like the neck up portraits. I had to tell myself, no shoulders, just the neck. And it's always the random cashiers at random stores. Yeah, you never really know who you're gonna get into, whose lane you're gonna get into. I don't know if there's a way to do that, to take your name off of the basketball. You can always just like not participate, I guess. I'm about to get tongued on by a cat. Let's see who it auto balanced. Calamosity and Samuel are on red, and Strong Hearts and Zillier are on blue. Oh my goodness, Strongheart, you like just came out the gate like first number score. Some of you guys are getting way too good at it. Fear my cat. The Sakura Katniss. Katniss Sakuradine. This is what happens. I am like half awake and like somewhat delirious. I'm just like, we're just gonna make up some random crap. Watch people ask for more of these kind of streams. What ridiculous, stuff is just gonna come out of her mouth. The euphemisms, as people sometimes call them. I like my quote of the stream. Which one is it? If you surrender, now there shan't be any consequences. Goodness. It's an omen. You know that feeling you get when you think that you have more of the beverage in your mug, and you go to check and there's no more left? That's what I just had. I drank all of my coffee earlier, and I could have sworn I had more in there. No, yep, it's gone. I could have sworn that I had more. More sushi time, dude. What I would give for some crab rangoons right now. I would likely commit a murder. In Minecraft, of course. I have to say in Minecraft. In Minecraft. I want freaking crab rangoons, bro. Or some like takoyaki. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go freaking nuts. Hunger Games started in 2026 and Travis saw a picture of him. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. And also, we don't really talk about politics over here. Just because it starts turning into like a stressful kind of a mood for me. It raises my anxiety, and I don't do my streams for that. I explained to my mother what takoyaki was yesterday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll be brave enough to make some of my own, but for now I'm just like, if I see it on the menu at like a Japanese restaurant, I'm like, yes. yes. We're getting that. Okay. Start putting just some really light facial features here on this. But the facial features are not like the main idea of this. A drawing question. What is your drawing question? question why I told my grandma, of all people, about the schlep situation. I don't know. I think only you can really, like, figure out the answer for that, but... You know, I think, like, all in all, if you felt the need to like, explain what was going on there, it was probably better than not saying anything at all, right? I'm trying not to get too detailed with some of this, but, like, you know how it goes over here. Sometimes it just happens anyway. How do I draw girls / females? Right, I've looked at templates and references and nothing is working. I mean, a general idea and mood for, like, a lot of times when I'm drawing females is, like, give them, like, softer features. That's why I think it was, like, last stream I talked about, like, the jawline is a lot softer. So, like, for example, right, let's say, like, we have a dude here, right? I don't have my symmetry ruler on this, but that jawline, like, right here is going to be a lot of a, like, stronger angle. Whereas, like, with the females, you see that it's, like, it's a lot softer. It's a lot softer of a jawline. And the same thing goes for, like, the rest of it. Everything is a lot, typically, right? And, like, body types come in all different shapes and sizes. It is, yes. It is Undertale music. But yeah, but, like, typically with female bodies is that they're a little more curvier. Again, like I said, bunch of different types of bodies out there. But again, like, that softness, the curvier part of it, rather than, like, an angled. So, like, more of these rather than these is how, I guess, like, the easiest way I would go about describing it. So and the shoulders too, I need to fix that on this one, actually. The shoulders are narrower, so I need to go in here and adjust that, actually. So narrower shoulders, bigger hips, softer, more rounded features. There. That was bugging me. Okay, we're gonna label this body sketch. Used to drawing scuffed up, bleeding out in the snow, mainly characters. Ah, gotcha. You know, that definitely actually helps with like more like athletic female figures too, because if you're already comfortable drawing like the muscles, and that's something that I actually really struggle with is like drawing proper like muscle placement. So excuse me, I'm gonna be yawning a lot during the stream, so I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah. So already knowing like where muscles, that one was from Genshin Impact, comrade. I have my little music bar down there. But yeah, it was Genshin Impact music. Also, welcome on in. Yeah, no problem. For that I use mega constructs to use for like small scene poses because they have a lot of articulation on them. No, it's not weird at all. They have like the drawing figures, little drawing mannequins, artist mannequins or whatever they're called. And they're just like these humanoid, figures that have a bunch of different, articulations to them. But there are a lot of people out there that use like bionicles for the same thing. They use the Generation 1 Monster High dolls because there was more articulation in those dolls, and these days they don't make them like that anymore, sadly. But like, you work with what you've got, really. So whatever works for you. Just came off a 48-hour shift. Oh my gosh, yeah, man. Ooh, chocolate. Chocolate pudding brain. Oh my goodness. But yeah, absolutely understandable that your brain would feel like pudding. Yep. It gives Berserk vibes. Berserk is a freaking brutal series. Like, insanely brutal. One of my exes is super into Berserk, but I didn't know at the time when he and I were dating that like it was that crazy. It was that like rough, to say the least. And then come to find out later on, I'm like, oh yeah, there's all of this stuff in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell, man? Hilarious. Spawns in a side of fava beans and a glass of Chianti. How did this get here? Like the older 2000s anime that covered Rebop and the older Dragon Balls. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like there was more adventure into unique styles back then. People were more like I said, like adventurous. They were more willing to take risks, and there was like more detail. There was more detail in like the backgrounds and like a lot of like the hand drawn stuff. I don't know. I like the rougher kind of like a style of anime, like Trigun. Trigun's freaking great. Hello, K-Man. Yes, I agree. It definitely does happen like that more often than not. It just feels more organic. It feels more unique and, I don't know, individualistic that way. Is there a peacock in my organic? I do not know, Strongheart. That is for you to figure out. And for us to read about in the chat. So I like my cars. Oh, for sure. My very first car was an '89 Suzuki Sidekick, so I get it. I get it. I love those boxier cars. I don't know why, but I like a boxy car, but not like that asymmetrical Kia. No, that's like, it's trying to be a boxy car, but it's still too rounded. And I don't like that, actually. And I really don't like that it's asymmetrical. I really don't like that it's asymmetrical. It bugs the actual crap out of me whenever I see one of those on the road. Psychic Geos were goated 100%. I've seen videos of ones that are they're lifted so much like they look like spiders and they're like just crawling over the rocks. It's so satisfying. I never got to do like stuff like that. I did take it off-roading a couple of times. So much fun. A little sketchy in some parts of it, you know, driving on like the edge of a cliff face, but it was fun. So those goat sightings were CEOs. Strongar, I'm not at that point of being that tired that like my brain is fully flipping around and inserting letters and words. I might get to that point though. That's a freaking mood right now, man. Oh my gosh. Let's pull up the lovely Pinterest because I'm at the point in my mentality right now where I cannot like comprehend like original outfit design. I have to go on Pinterest. Cute outfit. Let's just type in cute outfit. Let's just see what it freaking pulls up. Okay, we'll do that one. We're gonna save this image so that you guys can see it. We're gonna put this one on her. Take a picture of visit the Hat Man. How did you lose Vibecoin? I don't know. Unless you're like doing the Streamlabs games or like gambling it. It's cheating me. The house always wins, Spank, okay? That's even over here. It always wins. Even when you win, it still wins. At that point, it's just a win-win. This is this like tucked in shirt with the shorts and these boots is giving me that zookeeper vibe kind of outfit. Which I could actually remake for this model. Because I don't know how well it'll run with OBS open and streaming. So I want to test that out eventually, but I have a game called Planet Zoo that I've put 700 hours into already. But I want to see like how well it would run for a stream. Because I would like to do more gaming stuff, because, you know, every now and then I'm like, I'm kind of like burnt out on like being creative on streams, like in this kind of a this kind of a way, or like the crafting kinds of it. I would like to be creative in like a park simulator kind of a way. So made a bracelet for my dog that looks so good. Oh, nice. Very wholesome. Oh no, Spank lost all of his 5 coins. Now he feels at home. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I remember making my friend a bracelet that said I have to ask, do you watch Trailer Park Boys? Because that sounds like something that Mr. Leahy would say about Randy. And then he would say, it's not me talking, Randy, that's just the liquor. That's just the liquor. You should give it a try. It really is like the funniest thing. It's good old Canadian humor, Canadian funny humor. I remember like, cause like the first time that I had like come across it, I think like one of my exes was talking about it, and I was like, I don't know what that is, and he showed me some clips from it, and I was like, oh my gosh. The tales of 3 guys living in a trailer park and getting into shenanigans, and it's just, I love it. There are some, of course, this happens with like every single show. There's a couple episodes that are like a little slow, but there's like a general story that's you know, happening. So, and I got pretty invested by the end of it. So. Friends, I'm always drunk without alcohol. It's my personality. You just have that kind of personality, Strongheart. Me too, comrade. Me too. Why does that give South Park? I would say there are some parts of it that are pretty similar. Yeah. It is very chaotic, and I like that kind of like kind of like a low budget kind of like documentary vibe to it. So Samuel's over here fighting the skeletons. Spank is Ricky, dude. Accurate, man. Freaking accurate. I love how every single scene where Julian is carrying around his glass of rum and coke, he never spills a single drop, even if he gets into like a freaking accident and like the car rolls over, his drink is still not a single drop has left the glass. It's just like, wow, man, priorities. poor guy could freaking like lose his life and he would still have a full glass. Oh, you're all good, Roddick. A break from the internet feels like everyone just keeps focusing on negative news. I'm wondering why they're depressed. Right? Yeah. Again, that's like why I don't really talk about that kind of stuff over here, because this is like not necessarily like a quote unquote hug box. I guess some people would describe it as that, but it is a like peaceful space. It's a peaceful space for me, and I like to provide a peaceful space for other people too, kind of just like a break, you know, because we all need a freaking break from that kind of stuff every now and then. So during the earlier 2020s, when the pandemic was like at its peak, I had a lot of anxiety, and being creative and like compartmentalizing those thoughts was very healing for me and very therapeutic. So that's the bigger motivator for my streams. It's like, you know, every now and then we need a creative break, a peaceful break from the chaos of the world. Because all in all, like, we can't control that kind of stuff. We can't control everything that happens in the world. And trying to do so, and trying to understand all of it too, is really overwhelming. And again, like I said, there's not much you can do about everything else going on. But what you do have control over is your own life, you know, and what you're doing in your life. So that's why, like, you know, when the pandemic was at its peak, I was like, I'm just gonna like try writing a story. So, and that's how that came about. So like whenever you guys see me like doing artwork or like designs for my webcomic, that is what that is. So yes, peace and love. It's funny because like the next convention that Wolf and I are going to, it's Battle Royale themed, but it's like peace and love Battle Royale. So imagine like two hippies fighting each other over peace and love. At the function, I would feel my keys in my pocket. Yes. The peaceful feeling of knowing that you have not lost your keys or your wallet or your phone. The three essentials. How I can't tell between the W beads and the M beads. Oh, so how I do that is look. So if it's an M, that like, okay, I can't explain this without just drawing it out, right? Okay, so an M has these straight lines, these here, and the W's have diagonal ones. That is how I tell them apart. It takes a little bit to figure it out, like when you're first looking at them, but it's these starting lines. You're very welcome, because I have that issue too. Oh, you're all good, Samuel. I got it. I don't know why, but I like drawing my character in like these oversized sweaters. I think I just like the overall look of them, to be completely honest. Hello, Christus. You should draw a hot dog outfit. I'm already like half awake. Is imagining her in a hot dog outfit is beautiful. We'll put her in a chicken onesie too. You know, okay, so I was scrolling through the old pictures in my Facebook account, and I completely forgot that at one point I did have a chicken onesie. And my best friend had a cow onesie. And I don't know why I got rid of that. I don't think I should have gotten rid of that. I deeply regret it. And out for a little, my attention span is slowly frying. I totally understand it. Yes, touch some grass. Roll around in the grass. Bring back chicken. Those Chick-fil-A billboards. The chickens are like, eat more beef. Please. I will say, man, the Chick-fil-A nuggets, they're small, but they're really, really good. I don't get to have Chick-fil-A very often, but the times that I have had it, it is very good. I don't know how much how an artist's mind works, but sometimes I wonder how some of the designers of the new vehicles' minds work. Me too, actually. I think that's also like part of the reason why I like the boxier cars, just because it feels of like a more unique design, because a lot of the cars like these days, they're so smooth and rounded that like they kind of look the same to me. And I understand there's like, you know, there's obviously differences, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I like that, like, the older Ford Bronco. I like those ones. You know, I think that they came out with, like, a newer Bronco that, like, kind of has that same, you know, older look to it. But I just, I don't know. I like more of the unique look to it. But don't get me wrong, though. I don't like the shape of the Cybertruck. I know. That's just my opinion. But I don't know, man. It just kind of like looks like it's something that's unrendered. It's not rendered all the way, but in real life. Now it'd be one thing, right, if somebody put a wrap on it that made it look pixely or like two-dimensional. That would look, I think, that would look cool. But like just how it is, I don't know, man. It's not for me. But you know, if you're gonna like go all out with it, then go all out with it. if it's gonna look like an unrendered thing in real life, make it look totally, totally unrendered. Yeah, I would say, especially if you don't live in a relatively like safe environment, do not go out at night. That is not a good idea to go outside at night when it's not safe. I do not condone that. Hear me out. Hot dog car, the Oscar Mayer mobile. Yeah. That would be something, Spank. Like the wood paneling, on a Cybertruck. Oh my gosh, that would get some serious head turns, and people would like look at it and be like, what the actual hell is going on there? This person put wood paneling on their Cybertruck. I don't know, it was going through the mind of the Kia Telerude's designer for making those rear brake lights so bright. So Wolf and I do like the 36-hour drive to Alabama, right? And a lot of the times I enjoy doing the nighttime driving because generally there's less traffic, and I like that. I like that. Wow, shocker. Excuse me, I'm changing my artist clip too. But I miss those old headlights that were like amber colored. Because the newer headlights, the super, super bright LEDs, it's like looking into the sun, and I hate it. Also, speaking of like the amber colored lights, do y'all remember a time when the world at night was more amber colored? Because these days it's more like a cool white light, and things just look a little more washed out. Anyone said he got inspiration for the Cybertruck from the DeLorean. Okay. I can see that. The DeLorean didn't sell well even back in the 80s. Yeah. And now it's like, people trying to sell it on that like nostalgia factor, like, ooh, it's that Back to the Future car. Because every 20 years things cycle back through. So you can almost kind of like predict what the next trend is going to be. In a way. Only $149.99. This hot dog car can be yours for only a small payment in Bitcoin and not by that heart-shaped object you've got. Slaps the hood of it. This baby can fit so many hot dogs in it. All the condiments you need. So many cars are making a comeback. The old stock is finally being sold. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's still good. It's all dusty. Dusty, crusty, musty. Earlier I was watching a replay of a live stream of somebody crashing out. So it's the crusty, dusty, musty. If you know, you know. It was very entertaining. I've talked about it before, but it's kind of like, it gets on little like micro internet blood sports. It's just, when people become activated, it's very entertaining for me to listen in. I'm like calmly doing my crochet and I'm like, oh yeah, you go. You go, Glenn, go. Yes, we were talking about Back to the Future earlier, yes. Enjoy your lurking, though. Probably got called Unc by a 6-year-old. Jeez. Oh, gosh. That is freaking nuts. The children are gonna get what's coming to them. I'm sorry, that's like unintentional of me to say, but like, now you're calling someone born in 2009 an Unc. Like, okay, Gen Alpha, okay. Oh my gosh. What the heck, man? That kid is already building up some bad karma. By the time that he's your age, he's gonna he's gonna be on some very bad lists there. Please let him go outside as long as it's not Friday or Saturday. Oh, what happens on Friday or Saturday? What goes on there? Cleaning our retinas burned by bad design. LED headlights, housings, and go back to square glass halogens. I had my windshield tinted just because of all the goofy LED headlights. That is a great idea, actually, to get the windshield tinted. I'm telling you, if there's not already studies proving this, there will be in the future. I swear that the LEDs are damaging people's retinas. But like, other than the headlights, like I like driving at night, but that's just, and there's like the stupid people too that like they have their brights on, and I'm polite and I turn my brights off as soon as I see that there's an oncoming car. Okay, like let's say like there's a turn, right? There's like there's a turn in the road, right? When I can see the headlights around this corner here, and like I'm like right here, I turn the headlights off, or not headlights, sorry, the brights. I turn the brights off before they even turn the corner, because that's just polite, man. There's people out there that they just don't turn their brights off at all, and I'm like, I flick my brights at them being like, hello, turn them off, please. Just be polite and cordial. And they don't. They're just not paying attention at all. And sometimes I have to wonder if those are even the brights. Perhaps they're just the regular old headlights, and they're just that freaking bright these days. They have cars out there with like the full power of the sun in the headlights. You carry a 1 million candle power spotlight to shine the, oh my gosh. Spank, jeez. Jim has had recalls since 2015 on their trucks for being too bright. Their fix was put a sticker to diffuse the lights. Oh my gosh. We understand that we may be like, damaging people's eyes, but here's a sticker. Here's a sticker that may or may not, wear down with weather and time. Oh my goodness. Oh no, you're all good, K-Bed. We're talking about stuff. Blind me, I'm gonna burn your retina out. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, people gonna get what's coming to them. Facts is facts. Apparently there's auto brights on cars. I think my mom's car has auto bright on it. But I wonder if that's a setting that you can turn off. Because I'm just gonna be honest, like I don't even like cruise control. I like having full control over the vehicle. So like if I want brights on, I will manually turn the brights on. If I want them off, I will manually turn them off. Hello, Angel Eyes. Hello, hello. Like same thing with the cruise control. You know, if I wanna slow down, I can slow down by simply taking my foot off of the gas. If I want to speed up, I just press a little bit more on it. You know? I don't even use the cruise control. I feel weird with it on, honestly. Like I feel like I've lost, you know, that aspect of control, which is true, yes. But like if there's a car that's like suddenly like, you know, coming over to my lane, didn't use a turn signal or anything, like, you know, and I have the cruise control on, like my car does not have pacing on it. There's cars out there that have pacing, and that's nice. But I still like to have full control over it, over the vehicle. That's why like you will never see me in a car that has like it's like self-driving. No. I'm not gonna do that. Especially like, I don't know if you guys have seen those videos of like the Waymo cars. No. We're not doing that. That's a freaking joke. And auto cruise now too, and lane control. Oh my goodness. I tell you, that's like one step away from just being self-driving. Like at that point, all it would have to do is like be hooked up to like the maps systems that like it says like what the speed limit is. And it just sticks with like whatever the speed limit is, or like 5 under or something. I don't know. And it will just like auto accelerate or slow down depending on like what the data says. Heaven forbid, you know. Heaven forbid there's some inaccuracies. You get pulled over, like, I'm sorry. The automated system said that it was, you know, the speed limit is 70. But it's actually 50. There is a freaking reason why I don't play those kind of games, because I would no longer have functioning monitors. I'm waiting for a self-driving plane. I bet you it's either like already out there for the military, or they're working on it for commercial. People that go down our road in 4-wheelers are loud and bright and drunk most of the time, so on the weekend we can't go outside past 9. Oh, okay, that's understandable. That's completely understandable, yeah. Can pay me enough to ride in a Waymo. Same. The amount of jokes that I saw of people making, like when the power had gone out, or like the Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, but like the internet had there were like outages. They're like, oh, that's a Waymo issue. So I was like, I really want to slap some of you. Go get yourself some food. Nourish yourself. Right across the line and say people in the US should take their driving test during using a manual car to pass. I know how to drive a manual. I tried to drive a manual, and I think this was before I had my license. and I could not get the hang of it. I understand the premise and the idea and like the function of it. I don't have the muscle memory for it though. I feel like more people would understand it and be more like accustomed to it if they had developed muscle memory for it, and like the feeling of like when you're supposed to switch gears. But man, I killed it so many times in my uncle's car because he was trying to help me. He was trying to help me learn manual. And I felt so bad because like we were in like we were on like residential streets, and there was somebody behind me, and I felt so bad. I was like, just go around. I killed it for like the 5th time. But one of my exes, he drove in an 86 Honda Civic. It was a hatchback, and it was manual. And at one point he had a BMW that was also a manual. I can't remember the kind, but yeah. Again, like, you have a lot more control. You have a lot more control over the vehicle, and you feel more I guess connected to it. So that's how he described it, at least. Don't get me wrong, but I think people should know how to drive one at least. Yeah, like I agree. And that's coming from someone that doesn't really like, again, like I said, like I don't have the muscle memory for it, but I understand the idea behind it and like how it works. So, but it's, you know, it's the understanding of like the power behind the gears. Get the most mileage out of a manual transmission car. Makes sense. Depends on the vehicle too. Someone learns onto. Some are more forgiving than others, of course. I cannot remember what kind of car my uncle had. It looks kind of like a bubble. It looked kind of like a bubble, kind of a car. And I think it was like a teal color. But yes, I do agree. It does depend on the car. It depends on the car and how like, I guess, like smooth or like sticky the gear shift is. I'm probably describing it wrong. I'm not very like car savvy, but I know that there are some that like are a little trickier than others. Folks always brag about learning how to drive manual on the farm, on tractors and older trucks. I think that is probably a more efficient and comfortable way to get that muscle memory, actually. Because I think if, and this isn't like a slight at all on my uncle for trying to help me learn manual, but like I feel like if it would have been not on a residential road with other people on there, there would have been less pressure. I will always appreciate, you know, somebody trying to teach, you know, new things to someone. But I just think that, like, taking the pressure off and being like, this is just like, you know, an open area. There's you know, nobody like else around that you could potentially like, you could like damage or like injure them or their vehicle. There's no like obstacles around, right? Like until like you get to more of that like adept level of it, you know, like you put some cones out, right? Do some like serpentines. But yeah, like a test track or something, just to get again like the muscle memory, because once you have that, it, you know, at least you have that comfort. There's always like a great discomfort in not having that, and then you slowly build it up, and you get more comfortable with it. So I saw that car so many times now, people honking at me. That's what I'm saying, man, is the freaking pressure. Just like, I'm sorry. Like, yes, it builds character, but like trauma. When hauling cattle and truck, you're allowed to break the speed limit. Is that so? Officer, please, I have cows back here. You don't want to see them when they're angry. Please, you have to let me go. You feel like you're dying, you gotta get some like remedy. If you don't have like the meds for it, maybe like some tea or I don't know, something that like that helps with the flu. Hello, yo, what's up? Oh, we're talking about vehicles, and Spank brought up that if you are towing cattle, you are allowed to break the speed limit. Threaten the officer with cows. My favorite color, plant, and animal. What your favorite book genre is, and the place you most want to visit, and I'll sort you into a fantasy creature. Ooh, exciting. Let me see. Well, my favorite color would probably have to be, I mean, out of the three favorite colors that I have is probably purple. Like a royal purple. Plants. I like lavender. Lavender's nice. It smells nice. Animal. Big shocker. A horse. A Frisian horse. Gotta have the gothiness. Favorite book genre? Mystery. And a place you most want to visit. I'll be somewhat a generic anime enjoyer. Japan. I've never been there before, but I watch a lot of travel videos of people riding the trains and taking like cart tours, going to different restaurants. I do know that the reviews for a lot of restaurants over there are sometimes like blowing smoke up your ass. So it's more efficient to just ask the locals what the best restaurants are instead of relying on the online reviews. So I know that for certain. IV truck should only be manual transmission. Quite a few are now automatic. With manual, you can downshift, and slow truck automatic you can't. And I feel like with those bigger vehicles too, the more control that you have, I think the better. If brakes fail, downshift, manual transmission, truck or car will slow to manageable speed if brakes fail. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, you have more control. Oh, I was wondering, Samuel. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're a bad man? What did you do? Oh, and he has tuberculosis and is talking to an nun. Oh, I can understand why you would feel a connection. I don't know if these shorts have pockets on them, but I'm gonna put pockets on them. Because I like it when things have pockets. I hate those fake pockets, man. I feel like I've been lied to. So we're putting pockets right here. Sam's Club or Costco? I have never been to an actual Sam's Club. I've been to isn't the other version of Sam's Club Walmart? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So on the West Coast, I haven't seen an actual Sam's Club, but we have a whole bunch of Walmarts. But honestly, yeah, I prefer Costco because the Walmart ain't giving out samples. I have never seen a Walmart give out samples. Welcome back. And also the Walmart does not have the food court like a Costco. Okay, I cannot get a chicken bake or a mocha freeze or a churro or the hot dog, right? Or like the gigantic slice of the pizza at a Walmart, okay? Or a Sam's Club. I can't get that. They don't have that. Now, apparently Winco, there's some Wincos that have a food court, which I think is really freaking cool. I've never seen that before, but that is a game changer, okay? Because with like the prices that Winco has, yeah, man, you can't get much better than that. But yeah, I will say I've frequented more Walmarts than Costco's. But again, like you go to, you know, whatever store that like has what you need from it. So I haven't seen a Costco that supplies yarn. So and you know, I'm big into crocheting now. So like yarn is it's an addiction for me. It's like getting bags. I have to, or like storage containers. I have to limit myself. But but I tell you, the moment that the Costco comes out with like bulk yarns, that's it, man. That's freaking it. You've come back with food? Oh, good. Good. Northern Wisconsin. So I don't know what a Winco is. It is a bargain grocery store, supermarket. And it's employee owned. So there's benefits that come from working from there. And they have a lot of like the bulk bins that you pay like per pound on. So you get like a plastic bag, and like there's like these big barrels of like assorted candies and like nuts and different like I think grains too you can get over there, beans and like probably some other stuff too that I think you get like maybe like licorices too. But like they have like these like the bulk barrels, and you just scoop up however much you want, put them in like this little plastic bag, and they have these tabs that you write the bulk the barrel number on, and they'll weigh it at the counter. So, but it's not just that; they have a lot of stuff like on shelves too, and they're all very good price. But let's see, let's see if they have an equivalent. Over there. Local to the Pacific Northwest. Let me see. Winco locations, just like around the country. Beers are kicking it. Oh, you're all good. You're all good, gay man. Company is headquartered in Boise, Idaho. And they have stores in Arizona, California, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas, Utah, and Washington. So it does seem like it's more center left of the United States. Holy crap, California's got 37 of them. That's freaking nuts. 26% of the Winco foods is freaking in California. That's insane. That's freaking nuts. Wow. Equivalent. Let's see what it pulls up. Yes, there is no Winco Foods location in northern Wisconsin. Yeah. Enjoy your lurking is. I remember when Walmart sold model cars and rockets, I can go in there and buy them at 10. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Strongheart. You've got the types. Yeah, I don't know what the equivalent to a Winco would be over in northern Wisconsin. Let's see here. Winn-Dixie. Euphie is a witch. Oh, that's very fitting actually, because if you guys look at the schedule image, it's of my character as in a witch costume. So that makes sense. Super One. Oh, okay. Probably. Let's see what it says here. Let me just look that up, actually. super one. Well, it's got a very similar storefront, actually. I'm gonna say yes, actually. Yeah, that does look like it is very much the equivalent to the Winco. Yeah, actually. Scarily similar. So the other thing about the Wincos is that they don't accept credit cards. Because there's like extra fees when it comes to credit cards. And they also don't do the tap to pay. Because again, the extra fees. So you can only pay with a debit card or cash or with a check. Which you don't see a lot these days. So I don't know if the super one does that same thing. But interesting if it's the same way. I'll be like, okay, well it's the same. it's the same kind of store. And Minneapolis, St. Paul, Cub Foods runs the roost with the grocery store. Oh, gotcha. And when I came up to the Great North, Super One runs it up here. Ah, gotcha. They have their like districts or something. They're the counties that they operate in. Oh no, they don't. Like they don't accept the credit cards. You're lurking for real. Okay. Good for them because we need to stop giving these big credit card companies extra money. Yeah, man. Yeah, the fees. I'm tired of them, man. I recently completely paid off one of my credit cards. I'm like, nope, I'm not I'm not using that card anymore. I'm not doing it. Unless I can completely pay it off like right then and there, I am not doing it. From the days you could buy beer and chips and soda on food stamps. Oh, dude. Those were the those were the good old days. All those, what, a month ago? Local shops here that only accept cash only. Oh, interesting. Huh. They make the best food. Hey, I mean, maybe for a reason, you know. They don't have to have the card terminals. They save some money there. Maybe that's the benefit of that. You know, that also prevents people from having those the skimming machines that they like. Some people can like attach to the card readers. End up like taking your information. I'm not seeing socks on this, but I'm gonna add socks anyway on this design here. Actually, no, I will, but we're gonna make them taller. I'm gonna go up to there. Sorry if I'm being like kind of quiet right now. I get focused when it comes to the shoes part of it. Yeah, I figured like anything that they can like reduce the like maintenance costs, or like even like the purchasing costs for is probably good for the business. So, and like coming at it like with like supermarket simulator kind of mindset, which also, by the way, that game is in my wish list. I want it. I want Supermarket Simulator. I love those kind of games. I don't know why, but I like the Park Simulator games. I like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon, and I like the Supermarket Simulator game. Like even the like Job Simulator, like that was funny because like you can blow off some of the steam, like get away with stuff that like you normally couldn't get away with in real life. Like, you know, you're doing like the cashier at like the gas station one, or what was it? It was like a convenience store, right? And like one of like the customers like pisses you off, and you could like take it like their item and like throw it at them. That was great. That was great to like blow off steam with. But I don't know. I grew up on like time management, like task management games, and so I ended up translating to like my real world habits, because if I can stack tasks into like combos, I will do it. I will set up an entire area so that I just have to like do a couple of jobs on each one of them, and then the last step I just go like, you know, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, and it's so satisfying, man. It's so satisfying. So I put that on my resume. Task management. Time management. And now my resume looks better. It got cleaned up so that the AI overlords can properly read it. So I played Gas Station Simulator. It was amazing. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. There's something very wholesome and relaxing about those kind of games. Grew up on Roller Coaster Tycoon. Dude, same. Yeah. I think, and there's like times where I kind of enjoy, was it hold on. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Is it the third one? Yeah, it was the third one. So I played the original one, and then I played the third one. And there are times where like I miss that kind of like, you know, 3D aspect of the third one. But like overall, the sound effects from the original. There's just something very well, of course, like nostalgic about it. Was it the third one or was it the second one? Hold on. No, yeah, it was the third one, because that's when they had like all the 3D stuff to it. But yeah, so oops, excuse me. There we go. I remember old SimCity on Apple computers in mid-90s, dude. I remember playing, I think it was SimCity, and I was evil. I was evil because I would set people's houses on fire. I would set people's houses on fire, and then they would run out of the house, and then I'd go and set them on fire on the street. That was my Chaos Gremlin era. I mean, sometimes it does resurface again, but that was more when it was prevalent, more apparent. I got all those on my computer right now, and it was so chill and fun to play. I have open RCT on my computer, so you can do like a whole bunch of modding to it and a bunch of stuff. I haven't cracked into that yet, but yeah. But I have the mobile version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. That one's fun. I've figured out that like if you want the guests to like funnel into a certain queue, or like you want a particular stall to get a lot of attention, put it on a corner, because the guests love a corner. If there's a queue line that starts like at a like a 90 degree, and you put like the queue like right here, they will just beeline it into the queue. Or like a stall, you put like a stall right here, they will just go straight to the stall and make a purchase and then go on their way. I'm like, I see here. You heard house on fire. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Bruh.
You don't know anything unless you know about taking the pool ladder away when playing The Sims. Dude, yeah. You have that particular sim that like just will not leave you alone. Put him in a pool. Take away the ladder. Or sometimes, depending on the sim, but better yet, you lock them in a basement and you put some easels in there and have them make paintings, and then you sell those paintings. At least you can profit off of them. The other thing too, right, because we were talking about Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then, you know, segueing into taking the ladder out of the pools. If you have too many guests in Roller Coaster Tycoon, and they, for whatever reason, cannot freaking find the exit, or, you know, leave how they want to or whatever, the lovely maze of death. You put the exit somewhat like, you know, you build like a hill, an incline of like 2, kind of a hill, and then it like the path just ends when it goes into when it goes like into the ground. So they just end up like falling to their death. It's lurk time for Iz. Kind of spicy raining by ending the track. Yeah. This coaster is too intense for me. That's always the gamble of like, you know, like you want to make a really nice coaster, but then it ends up being like too intense for the guests, and then nobody rides it except for like 5 people. I'm like, I made this for you. There is something oddly satisfying about seeing the cars like fly off the track with like the inner tube one. Like, that's just great. And they just like, because they're rubber, right? They're supposed to be like made out of like some sort of like, you know, bouncy material, and they just like explode into bits with like with a fire. Even the roller coasters that were finished that I made, I always had to make sure I had trash cans and bathrooms close to the right exit. Yeah, and the med station too. And yeah, the benches, yep, because it's just you have like the handyman like stationed, like this is your designated walk area, is just this exit path right here. Yeah, you have to strategize. With those kind of rides, you have to strategize. Otherwise, yes, it will just become an absolute mess, and they will complain. But then there's always that particular group of guests that like they won't sit down on the bench, they won't go to the med station, and they'll just you know, toss their cookies like anyway, and it's so frustrating. I'm like, I put these here as a preventative measure so that you wouldn't do that, and there you go doing it anyway. You know what? You can go take a ride on the Maze of Death. How about that? That's what you get. And I hired plenty of maintenance guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like in the really crowded areas too, like put some security guards there. Because like you'll be working on like one side of the map, and then like, you know, another area that you haven't worked on in a while, it starts getting like really crowded. And you go back over there and you see like all of the benches are broken. All of the trash cans are knocked over. You know, it's like I can't leave them like alone for more than 5 minutes, and then like there's another freaking bench that's broken. So suddenly hires 5 security guards. Walk this area. Something that I do struggle with in Roller Coaster Tycoon is building my own coasters because of that. Like when you finish it, then like hardly anybody is riding it, so it has to fit like in a very particular I guess pattern or formula. So it's like it's just exciting enough to get people on there, but it's not too intense. And I have watched the videos. Who is this guy? I always forget what his name is. He makes videos on Roller Coaster Tycoon. Hold on here. Marcel Voss. So I've watched quite a few of his videos of like, you know, making the most like efficient coaster out there. And you get a lot of throughput too for the guests. Because it's not that long of a track, but it has just enough hills and like a loop to get the excitement factor up there. One of the first Roller Coaster Tycoons that had first person was 3D was amazing too. Oh, what was that? Had the Halloween theme. I remember that. I can't for the life of me remember what the heck it was. Beginnings, but I was outside kid mostly doing and making things that would get me felony time this. I know it's all. You gotta get that out of your system while you're still a kid and can't be tried as an adult. I feel like I was half and half. I had my computer time, and then I had my outdoor time, making potions out of rose petals and leaves and whatever else I could find that was of a plant-based material. Hello, Buster. Hello, hello. And then I had my computer time where I was playing a lot of the time management, task management kind of games, and browsing the terrible Wild West internet at the time. Soundtrack for all the EA Sims games are still goated. Oh, are you talking about like the Simlish ones, or just like the like background music in general? Let's see. Other. It's gonna bug me to not know. I think it was the third one, because they had the coaster cam, where you could see like the like first person perspective of like being in the roller coaster. Oh my gosh, they have videos of it, and I'm gonna end up going into like a rabbit hole of nostalgia if I look at that. I asked my friend at school to stick paper clip and light socket using spelling book. What the heck? You were and still are a chaotic gremlin. Chaotic gremlin entity. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the soundtracks for a lot of those older games, and even like music that you used to listen to back then, there's like this wash of like a sense of peace, just like going back to that time, if but like for a moment. Welcome back, Neo. Welcome back. Background pretty much for all early 2000s Sims games. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that coaster cam had me in like a freaking chokehold when I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I was like, this is great, man. I'll just do this. That on my folks. Windows 98 compact PC. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. But road from the cops is fun, but when your uncle owns a small engine shop, it's obvious who would only be capable of doing 70 miles on a go-kart. Dude, freaking 70 miles on a go-kart? That's freaking nuts. I love that. I think the fastest that I have ever gone in a go-kart was at the K1 Speedways. And I don't know how fast they go. A speed of up to 45 for the adult carts. So I've gone up to 45. But 70, that's... Wow. That's something else. Those nostalgia wormholes are like buffalo wings. Oh my gosh. You gotta be very very protective of those buffalo wings. The cop was waiting back at my uncle's shop. Jeez. He knew. Yeah, it's this guy again. The thing I don't miss is the white PC tower screens and keyboards. Yeah, they were bulky. They took up a lot of space. Now, I didn't have one of these growing up, like in my actual house, but at school we had these. The rainbow colored Mac computers, which again, like if you're into like vaporwave stuff, that is it right there. And there are like still people that want them to bring those back, the Mac Minis. I think they're Mac Minis. Hold on, I might be saying it wrong. No, it is not a mini. Hold on. Mac. The iMac. That's what I mean to say. The iMac. The candy colored Apple iMac. Because I remember we had like the computer lab. And I would somehow always get sat in front of a blue one. And they had us do like the typing classes where like they put like a cover over the keyboard, and you would you know just remember where the keys are. So I can still kind of do that. I can actually do that better on my phone, because I'll be walking around the grocery store with my cart and I'm texting my friend, and I don't have to even look at the phone. My thumbs are moving where I know that the keys are at, and I look down and like there's a couple of typos, but it's, you know, it's legible. Oh, they would turn a gross yellowish color over time. Oh yeah. And you could like see all of like the scum marks on them. Gross. I don't want to tell I'm offering different kinds. It's from your collection. You just have a collection of doughs. Of a questionable origin. Especially have smoke around at the time. Oh yeah, because like the tar would get stuck to it, yeah. A type to learn, yes! Dude, the freaking type to learn, yeah. Cool math games. The teacher would always like tap on your shoulder and be like, hey, I need you to log off for me, okay? Can't wait till I can drive the cart around in Walmart. Dude, yeah. You like, quote unquote, accidentally run into somebody. Oopsie. Smack him in the back of the knees. Whoopsies. Yeah, the nicotine stains, yep. You gotta pair that with the wood paneling on the walls. That's how you really know that you had a childhood that built character into adulthood. In a few years, I misspelled, but I like it. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. I went to take the wood off of my dad's lawn and put it on a Cybertruck today. That is gonna be a looker spank. That is going to turn some heads and get some double takes. Do not be surprised if some people start like posting that on the internet, being like, "Look at this guy over here." At least I can use a keyboard and mouse to game for sure. Oh yeah. That cracking sounds back in my day. We used to call old people old and not unk. I remember that, man. It doesn't feel like it was all that long ago. You know what else doesn't feel like it was all that long ago? When I could safely say the number after 5 and the number before 8. There's parts of me that I want to just skip forward in time to a point where that's not a thing anymore. Welcome back, Samuel. And type that looking at my keyboard. That is a skill, man. It's like writing in cursive. I don't know if they teach that anymore in school. It is it's a rite of passage for the older folk. As an uncle, I'd be like a cross between Tally and Peter Griffin. Oh my gosh, like I mean, A is accurate. So next controversy: controller or keyboard for playing games. I personally prefer the keyboard because again, it's like a control thing of it, and there have been controllers that I've used that have that the stick drift, I think is what it's called, and it has annoyed the actual crap out of me. So again, like I feel like I have more accuracy on a keyboard. Yes, PC gamer supremacy. I fully stand behind that. It's offensive to say it to someone young too. Wait, what? Oh yes, yes. Do they teach you to write, teach you in school to write in cursive? Yes. Yes. And I can still do it too. Not as fast as I used to, but I can still do it. My capital letters though, like I struggled with the capital letters, but like undercase I could definitely. I need another space like right here, but you get the idea. To private school for 6 years, we're switching and we were forced to learn cursive. Hey, I mean, it's if you want to look all fancy with your writing. But I don't think they teach it anymore. What is your secret is? If it's about toes, we know. Apparently, at least up here, they stopped teaching cursive. I think that, yeah, over here, at least like where I grew up, they're not teaching it anymore. Cursive is mandatory in public school. I learned it by 4th grade. I think, yeah, I was in, I can't remember what grade I was in when it was being taught to me, but it was definitely in elementary school, yeah. Like the earlier grades. Hello, wizard. Hello, hello. Thank you. I pulled it from Pinterest. I didn't feel like designing my own, but I guess there is some like differentiation here because I put socks onto it. And I'm also gonna put the brown tights. I'm gonna put brown tights on this too because I think it would make it look cozier. Something is not right though, like right here. Made her leg look a little broken. We ain't drawing broken legs here, okay? We're not doing that. You're gonna go lurk, don't tell anyone. Okay, we'll keep it a secret. I think it should definitely be offered. Like if you were interested in learning cursive, I think it should at least be offered. Headphones on, your voice is so soothing. Oh, thank you. I'm like half awake, so I'm actually surprised that I've lasted for this long. In my old school, there are roughly 13.7 billion miles of veins in the human body. If the word was engraved in each mile, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I have for my old school. Oh, I wonder where that quote originated from. Samuel's gonna go and have 5 humans to make immortal and then torture until the end of time. From the school. The principal, a couple of teachers, janitor. I do miss those I do miss those school pizzas and the spaghetti too. Okay. So I don't know how or where they sourced those pizzas from, but the cheese pizzas, because like they were cut into rectangles, and there's something like, I don't know, nostalgic about the rectangle pizza slices, but I loved them. I have never had a pizza that tasted or looked like that ever again. But they were so good, and the crust was so soft. I don't know what they did or like where they got them from, but like, you know what? Here we go. Like $1 million business idea, okay? Instead of like, you know how they have like Factor or like HelloFresh, you have a version of that is the nostalgic foods from from school, from your childhood. You have the pizzas and the spaghetti. You have like the carton of milk, you know, and like all the other like dishes that they had. The sandwiches, okay, like the cold lunch. There you go. Cause you know, the nostalgia factor, they're always gonna have that nostalgia feeling of like, oh, I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back to a time that was simpler and easier. And food oftentimes does have that it gives that feeling, you know, of that comfort. You know, like you listen to music that you used to listen to back then, eating the food, right? Like watching like a movie or a TV show that you used to love watching when you were a kid. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Yes, you're back. You're back stronger. Huge. I have no mouth and I'm a Scream fan right here. Ah, that's, yep, I knew it. I was like, I sense Am in the house. So my bucket list, I want to go to Germany, celebrate Oktoberfest. I'd probably even go as far as to wear lederhosen. What do you think? Oh my goodness. I say go for it. Any way you can get that like stuff checked off of your bucket list, I say go for it. Enjoy lurking with your chicken wings. Your tea time chicken wings. I would kill in Minecraft for sushi right now. Yes, in Minecraft. You have to say in Minecraft. But same. Did you see that they were they're adding like babies for the animals? They're adding like baby wolves and baby cats and baby chickens. They look adorable. Hello, Emma. Welcome in. Dude, me neither, Strongheart. I love I've already seen a video where somebody like they made like a gigantic like a skillet with like a cover over it, and they had like the baby chickens. They had a whole bunch of like the baby chickens in the pan, and over time they like turned into the adult ones, and from far away it looks like popcorn being popped. It's amazing. Very nice. They added like the little popping sound effects. I was like, yes, yes. Has improved a lot since the last year. It has been so long since I played Minecraft. It's been years. And like I had played Minecraft like back when I was like in high school. So this is like over 10 years ago. And then I took a break. And then I went back to it. And I was like, oh, they've added a lot. That was like when it was, oh gosh, I can't remember what this mob's name is. It's the friendly version of the zombie pigmen. But like they're like pig people. This was before they had that. So I had taken the break, and then I had gone back into it. And then when I revisited, I was like, oh, okay, they're not attacking me. What is going on here? And like are they called pillagers? The gray villagers that will like come and attack you? And like to like attack the entire village. When that first happened, I was terrified. I was like, I am literally just trying to like procure some like bread here from this merchant. Why are they what is going on? Should we do a Minecraft stream soon? You give off the advice to somebody who would make such cute little cottages. So that was like, okay. So after I had taken the break, right, and I was like playing Minecraft again, I was also in the middle of my first D&D campaign, and so my Minecraft skin at the time was my very first D&D character, and I had made this area that looked like her house, and I was starting to make like an entire area that like was her village, and it was a whole thing. I do get into my architecture kind of brain when I play the sandbox games. So, and I had a really nice texture pack. So that's not outside of the question at all, actually. But the creepers, oh, I get really jumpy when I get like jump scared and stuff. Yeah, there were a couple of times that I legitimately screamed. And then I had to like do a little grieving of the loss of like that corner of the cabin. Like, no, why? Like those destroy Earth games. What? Hitting the Earth with a grain of sand at the speed of light. Holy! I didn't know that was a thing. I thought when I read like destroy Earth games, I thought you were talking about like Plague Inc. Like you're destroying like all of humanity kind of games. Category 10 hurt. Oh my gosh. The chaos entity in you, Spank, has never died down. It's remained eternal since childhood. Oops. Turn that off. I think I completely forgot to mention this at the start of the stream. And I say I think, because I can't remember if I said this or not. But the cat avatars down there, they have hats and glasses and items that you can add to them, and there's like a bunch of different color variations for like the Vocaloids and for the cats as well. Again, if I said that already, I apologize. I just cannot remember if I said it or not. The plane comes in. We're in the battle royale. Good luck, everyone. I'm gonna try maybe the buttons are down here. Actually, yeah, let's put them up. I feel like that would look better if they're up. From what I've seen, the battle royale is completely randomized. So we experiment with like putting left or jump or right or or whatever, right? But I think it's still completely randomized. Right, we will see when you get back, Samuel. I'm sure you do is. That would be hilarious if like a pixelated toe like came up and your avatar ate it. Yeah, we had like a little star there. So, speaking of which, actually, can I do that? Will it allow for me to? The rat is in the building, yes. Now see, I don't know why it's not allowing for me to click on the stars to do a star drop. It's not letting me do it. But like, I can pick up my avatar, throw it around. Just throw the purple cat. But I can't, it won't let me, I can't click on any of the little shortcuts. Yeah, they are on crack. Here, give me a second because that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna disconnect it for a second so the avatars will disappear for a moment. They will come back. Brother, it won't let me disconnect it. What the heck? There can be, actually, there can be. I have, so there was an old game, that I used to play called, Pets. I think it's Pets with a Z. It was very pixelated, but like you could have again, they're gonna go away for a second. I just need to restart the game so that I can actually give a proper star drop. But I have all of these sound effects for the cats from that game, so I have a lot of different types of meows actually. Okay, they should show up again. There's mine. I think everybody else's should show up here in a second. I think if you type in the chat, it'll appear again. There are some people out there that willingly choose to not wear like any kind of like a protective layer wherever they walk, and they will walk outside and then they'll walk back inside and you know, wonder why their feet are like black or brown at the bottom. Excuse me, I'm trying not to like gag. Hello, Isaiah. Your phone did you dirty? Oh, like how so? Did like notification not go off? Welcome back. I am very tired. It is almost 11 and I am shocked that I have lasted this long. I think my caffeine is what's keeping me here. And the chat and the caffeine. Okay, let's do a star drop because now it's working. Here we go. Get your stars, get your stars. Oh my gosh. You're the reason that everybody has to wear closed-toed shoes. The sole reason. But yes, so we can have a meow sound effect if you guys would enjoy that. We can actually have an angry one and a and a happy one. I think I have like 4 variations of either one. I haven't slept since Thursday morning. I'm feeling that. I took a nap and it left me feeling more tired than rested, so I feel that. That's a mood. Like every time I join a stream, a rat possesses my headphones and gets closer to possessing me. The rativerse is closer than you think, Lily. It grows stronger every day. Every stream it grows stronger. I hope that eventually you get some sleep, Yesaya. It is a very delirious feeling to not have not a lot of rest going on there. You make the cat crazy, that sound effect. Yeah. If I had the speakers turned on, absolutely, Blade. Absolutely. She'd go around like, who the heck is saying random words? Banana Sky Grocery Market. Like, what? Some, like, you know, nonsense, but in cat. The cigar had me faded for some reason, but it wasn't enough to knock me out. I do not smoke cigarettes. I have to like say that, but I have tried a couple of times and they always leave me feeling very like faded and like sometimes like nauseated too. So not ever gonna be for me, and totally fine with that. I don't really want lung cancer. Or like, you know, like bronchitis or tuberculosis or something, right? Like, but like, I don't know. I know they're not the same, but it gives me that same feeling though. So, but I'm happy that you're creating some more OCs. Squeaks every 3 to 8 seconds that don't come from my headphones and never happen outside of your streams. What the heck? So you're having squeak hallucinations? Because I don't hear them that often. What in the heck? Unless somebody's like specifically playing them only for you. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that though. If you never hear from him again, because he's descended into the Rativerse. Absolutely. The Rativerse has taken him. There it goes again. Wants to hear a song I made up? Sure, go for it, Is. This is going to lurk song. I'm gonna go lurk and no one can do anything song. Okay, that's my song. The LURKSONG song. The lurk song. Let's gather around the campfire and here is this lurking song. I think that the campfire thing is for either the owner of the stream avatar game or it's for like mods. But there, I'll put it in so that it does it. There it goes. Everybody gather around the campfire and sing our lurking song. Our LURKAINGSONG song. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way for me to change it. I downloaded it and installed it from the Steam Workshop. And I don't know if there's a way to change the permission or the duration of the campfire action. But I did see that other people were asking for that customization. So I don't think I'm the only one that's like, you know, wanting that. So yes. I thought was something wrong with my headphones. They don't even sound like the sound effect squeaks. The sound effect is 2 distinct squeaks, but this psycho squeaks are usually only 1. Oh. Yeah, I have the squeak set to 2, and I actually had to do that in my DAW program in my digital audio workspace in Reaper. But yeah, if you're only hearing 1, that's...
You like jazz?
That's from something else.
You like jazz?
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Barry. Go back in your cage. Or you get hit with the gas can again. I'm so fatigued. I'm drinking some Red Bull. Oh my goodness. Well, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. I always hope that you are staying safe. She's holding Barry hostage. He's asking me too many times if I like jazz, okay? I've already answered him once. He gets what's coming to him. Double jazz. Double jazz hands. I remember like a while ago I was asked if the design of this character has any connection to like the Star versus the Forces of Evil character designs, and I said no, but I will say the hair here and the markings and like kind of the outfit in some aspects of it is giving more of that now. Unless when I end my time, I will never sleep. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope that eventually you will. But again, I never get offended by people saying like, hey, I'm gonna head on out. I'm going to bed. Do what you gotta do. The squeaks are audible in the recording. I'm not crazy. Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're not crazy. Maybe what it is that like I've become so like used to hearing them that I just don't hear them anymore. You know, besides like a couple of the ones. Surrender now, there shan't be any consequences. Thank you. Thank you, Josiah. My brain is too explosive for me to get rest. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's just like that. Master Splinter is gonna teach you how to fight. Oh my gosh. Is he bringing pizza too? I don't know the reference. So I don't know what is going on there. This is a if you know, you know situation, and I do not know. Okay, do not be alarmed. It is still there. I'm simply getting some colors. A clip of the squeak is easier to hear in the Discord. Okay. I will check that out eventually. I believe you. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference. Oh, okay. So I never watched a lot of TMNT. My best friend did though. I know. Put me in jail. I once met a guy who pronounced pizza exactly how it looks, not like pizza, but like pizza. And it's never left my mind. That is funny. Well, yeah, because there's no T, is there? There's no T. So it does look like pizza. Hey yo, can I get a slice of that cheese pizza? That sounds terrible. It's from when I recorded only audio, not mic, so I'm not making it. Okay. Well, we have that basis covered there. That base covered. Do I need help? I want to make a bracelet, but I need 3 colors. Which ones should I do? I know I already made my suggestion. But I always, I like that color combination of like a blue, a tan, and a brown too. It gives a nice like oceany kind of a look. But you are always able to do whatever you would like. That is the answer that I throw into the pot. I mean, we're all just insane. I'm freaking going insane. I'm going insane at this point. I'm slowly getting addicted to TMNT, and I think that'll be my new gorillas. Your new hyperfixation. I can't tell if he's whispering or it's squeaking. I'm not doing any squeaking. You're all gonna start doing the squeaking sound effect now just to drive Lolo insane. There's a difference between like the little sparkle and that. So there's like, yeah, like that sparkle sound effect is from the chat. And then there's a squeak sound effect. See, like that was a chat sparkle. And then that's a squeak. So maybe it's that. Yeah, there's a sparkle sound when a new chat appears over to the left of where my cursor is. Yeah, see? The little chat sparkle. It helps me be notified whenever like a new chat appears. Like if I have my head down looking at the canvas or like my desk for a while, I can hear like a little notification sound. What's Sparkle Twilight? Oh my gosh. As I've been hearing chat sparkles, and because I'm so rat-brained I can only hear squeaks. Oh, yes, okay. Okay. Yes, you have the... You've been rat-pilled. Yes, you're not having rat-induced psychosis. I'm glad that we got that cleared up. Now, do we want beads or no beads? Oh, yeah, charms and no beads. Let's do that. Again, like, do whatever you see fit, but I love having the charms on the bracelets. I think they add like a nice little flair. You hear whistling whispers like Herbert? What? Well, I'm certainly not doing any of that. Don't go for those popsicles. Oh gosh. Yes, words of wisdom from Spank there. Don't go for it. Kevin McAllister, look, I ain't getting left at home on freaking Christmas. I'm getting on that plane. I tell you what though, if I was Kevin, those two guys that always try to break into the house, they'd be dead. They straight up would be dead. And honestly, a lot of the things that he was doing, like, you know, dropping like these huge heavy objects on them and like them slipping and falling on their backs, they'd either be paralyzed or they would be dead. I don't know how some of those things like didn't like legitimately kill them. Kevin's on trial for murder. The family gets back and they're like, Kevin, why are you in juvie? What happened? It was self-defense, I swear. They were trying to break in and I killed them. Now, that would be an amazing parody. That would be great. Donut gummy bear or dino? Oh, dino, man. Freaking yes. I love dinosaurs. I can't really ever like remember the names of them, but I love the dinosaurs. Sit around the is fire and sing our lurking song, our LURKINGSONGs. I love how perfectly that fits. I watched a video of Home Alone in anime style. Oh, that sounds like actually would be pretty cool, pretty fun. If you find it again, feel free to link it in the Discord. That sounds very entertaining. Enjoy your lurking is. Just listening and now talking about Home Alone. Hey, we had a good transition over to it. Talking about Kevin going to juvie. Purple. Always purple. Yeah, purple. Purple or green are both good. Yes, very much so. If you couldn't tell by the purple cat that I have down there with the sprout on the head. Eggplant cat. Yes! I hadn't actually seen it like that. But yes. The black sunglasses also kind of make it look like it's blind. It's a blind eggplant cat. Purple rain, purple rain. Yes, the cat. The cactus. That would be an interesting plant hybrid. It's a cactus, but instead of the flowers blooming from it, it's an eggplant. The mad scientist botanists are over here like, brilliant. My goodness. That's brilliant. Yep, I'm hanging in there, comrade. Surprisingly so. I genuinely think that the caffeine has saved my butt. Bracelet made by chat is done, so can't put it on my wall. Oh, nice. Well, we are happy to have helped you. Community effort. Let's see here. I think we'll do the brown from these shorts. I changed the color of the sweater. But we will keep the color of the shorts.
You like jazz?
Shut up, Barry. That's the new lore over here. You know what I should too? I should put on the left side of my desk over here, like the desk that you guys see on the stream. I should put a little cage and then have a little animation of a bee like going around trying to get out. Remember to drink water because I haven't in hours. Oh, thank you, actually, for reminding me. Beautiful water. It's a perfect idea. I'm working on 10 characters so far, and I'm working on 5 more on top of that. Oh my goodness, Yesaya, you are very quickly building up a good collection of characters. I don't know why my brain just like stopped right there in the middle of that sentence. Yeah, that's the thing with like YouTube having like changed everybody's names in chat to their channel handle. And there's a way for you to go into like your settings to change the handle for your channel, for your account. It's just it was just annoying that they did that. Running in fatigue and high energy. Boy, do I feel that. I got the caffeine going through my veins. But like, physically, I can also feel the fatigue. Because the freaking nap betrayed me. My goodness, enjoy. Enjoy is putting the lurk command to good use. We will try our best, Is. We will try our best. Okay, we're gonna pull up the hair color here. Turn off my symmetry ruler. I'm now royalty because I got a crown on my tooth. Oh my goodness! I hope that it lasts for a long time and that it's very durable. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong. that uncomfortable feeling of like things are actually going right. Something's wrong here. Things are going too right. Oh yes, I see the updated name there, Lily. Wasn't there... Hold on. No, is it just that part? I thought there were 2 little hair strands here. It's like you said, Luloli, you've got the rat brain. You've been rat pilled. Needs to be a little more muted. Color here. There we go. Remember, red flags don't look red with green tinted glasses. They're brown. That is actually very insightful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Josiah, jeez. I won't put the pupil color in there. I think it'll end up making it a little maybe off-putting. Perhaps a little off-putting. Let's get a lip color in here. She looks... Maybe it's just me. She looks a little Asian. Which was not my intention. I'm gonna make this a little less saturated. To go over to tonal correction. Take away some of that. Make it more of a yellowish green. And then I'm actually gonna make this color for the shorts a little darker. Okay, let's do a cream color for the socks. And we'll try the same color for the boots that we're using for the shorts. Although I do think I'm gonna have to like decrease the brightness of them. I just get this hunch. Intermission song. Toast everybody. Thank you, Iz. That was beautiful. The bits you're drawing and the ref look like dice gaze. You know what? You're not wrong. Not on purpose. Hey man, we got a similar sense of style there. Hey, let's put her in a Hawaiian shirt too, right? Yeah, you saw it. I'm probably like gonna crash after the stream. To be completely real with you guys, I'm probably just gonna like I'm just gonna collapse on the floor. I'm still not standing but sitting. The chair has me the chair and the desk have me propped up. Boom, Hawaiian shirt. Boom, party hat. Boom, axe in the face. That was sad. That happened to him. That was sad. It looks very very cabiny. And the feet are so much smaller. The feet are so small. How did that happen? Maybe we try this, right? Maybe try this. There we go. That's the solution. I'm not paying attention to these hands. That's not the focal point. It's not the focal point. I move away from them. I have to like physically tell myself that, otherwise I will get way too hung up on it. Okay. Let's try this. And just moving them downwards. Maybe they're like mid-calf. Mid-calf like that. It's Lurky time. I had a feeling. Cook you a river? What? How shall we do something like that? You're saying? Okay, so we have some rings over here. I will commit it to memory as one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters says, I will get it memorized. Kind of just go around applying a little bit more little color details to certain spots. Made a mini animation for your friend. Oh, how nice! I hope that they really enjoyed it and really appreciated it. If they've seen it. If they haven't seen it, I hope that they will. But that's very kind of you. I don't know, like, the specific Chuck that Yusai is talking about, if he is talking about a specific one. I know the Chuck character from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. made it at midnight, so he's probably asleep. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, again, I hope that he'll be very happy and pleasantly surprised that you made him an animation. That's awesome. Okay. I don't really have much left to do on this. I can lock these sketch layers and kind of just go over them with the flat color and make it a little bit darker and desaturated. Just to color it a little bit. Who's Charles? What? I don't... What is going on there? What? Oh, Charles E. is the rat, Chucky. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese is the mouse. Okay. Charles E. Chuck E. Okay. Is there lore behind, like, if they're like neighbors or something? They're like cousins or or whatever. Wild if true. Charles Entertainment Cheese is so welcome. Wise quote for the Sunday stream. Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying, Kalamosity, you are a brave soul for letting the chat decide your outfit. Only the bravest of souls. Dude, I feel the same. I'm like, I got 9 minutes left. I don't know how I did this. My brain is fried egg. Fried egg and toast. And Chex Suite sounds really good. Fried egg and toast mood. Okay, very quickly I'm gonna attempt some shading. I don't know how much of this I'll get done, but we're gonna try our best. I am going to copy that. The squeak drill. The squeak drill. Scoundrel. Scoundrel squeak drill. Oh my goodness. I had a big stretch. Excuse me. Big stretch. A little bit of a colder shadow in here. And we're going to use another brush. Yes, some of you are living in the future for me. A couple hours, 3 hours, 4, 5. For some people, it's already like somewhere in like the afternoon. Yeah, like for is almost 4. Oh gosh, I have a minute left. Okay, there. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my goodness. Another outfit prepared for possibly a future stream. That you are is just a few seconds. Just a hair or two. Oh goodness. All right, guys. I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna try to not like literally collapse in the floor of my studio. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be posted on my Ko-Fi page and also on the YouTube page section of my channel. So yes, good night everybody. Good night. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Lily. I think you gotta put the L in there is. Otherwise you're trying to pay the BAF. The BAF is not accepting payments. You as well, Yesaya. Have a good rest of your day, your evening, your morning. Whatever time it is for you, I hope that it is a good one. This is the time of the stream where I like to plug my links. So let me just do that. If you want to see more of my artwork, I almost forgot what my command was. There's my my gallery link. Here is the Twitter link if you want to follow me over there. Drop it in the Discord. Okay, I will check it out after the stream is over. Thank you. Here is my Ko-Fi page. I also have some freebies over there for PNG Tuber Plus, and that's also where I host my commissions too. Thank you, Iz. I always appreciate you saying that. I appreciate your marketing, your support. Yes, yes. Absolutely. With the memberships, you get a free piece of artwork from me. I guess it's not really free, but it's included in your membership. So, and you get access to like the emotes, and you get a cute little succulent badge next to your name. And then my last link that I like to plug is my commissions. And that website has all the info onto it, as well as some examples and ways to contact me about that. So anyways, guys, I'm heading on out. Rest well, everyone. If you were heading to sleep, have a great rest of your day. If your day has just started, or if it's around the afternoon time for you, I wish you well. I'll be back again tomorrow. I guess it's actually like later today, but I'll be back later at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna do some traditional paper and pencil sketching. So, anyways, until then, stay vibin', stay creative, and I shall see you all again then. Bye bye!